Well, alright, hello there everyone that's tuning in. So here we are again for another KSP session. Uh, so let's go back to our save where last time we had completed a bunch of Lunar mission, or well, nearly completed since one contract is still missing, but still we turned a great risk of failing a lot of stuff, which would have cost us a lot of money. We turned that into a net profit actually, because we succeeded in completing many contracts around the moon, which also gained us quite a lot of science, which should be able to get us a new tech node, even though at the moment I don't really feel the need for anything else. What I really would like to do is to upgrade the VAB, but I don't have the money for that yet. Actually, there is one contract which is missing, which is to put a satellite in orbit of Moon. The satellite is almost there. However, apparently the orbit isn't precise enough, and while we were at that, the antenna failed and we lost control. Now, we might do two things about this. We might send a new satellite for the contract, or I was thinking about rendezvousing the repeater, which is OhScrap, which is in a polar orbit, to perform a rendezvous with the other satellite, so that the repeater on board can act as a relay between Kerbin and the small antenna, which is on the prop core on OhS6, which is the satellite which failed, which would allow us to control it for a correction burn, which hopefully should fix it, but I don't know. Let's see if I have a contract to perform a rendezvous, maybe. No, not under Kerbal kind achievements. This thing about CleverSat. Oh, this might be useful. Perform a rendezvous, basically. OhS6 is kinda dead, so no. New satellites in orbit of Moon. Maybe later. Field landing. Put a release satellite in orbit of Moon. Maybe. Hello there, Simone. I am going to apply for aerospace engineering at Polytechnical of Turin. I have the entry test this Friday. So there's nothing here. Maybe some part. Oh, ScanSat. ScanSat. Low resolution altimetry ScanSat survey of Moon. Consider it done. Okay, that's it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is hop onto tracking station and make sure that the scanner on OhS6 is working, because that will perform our altimetry scan. Fly. Thank you very much for the wishes, Simona. Alright, let's check that it's working. Then we have a contract to perform a rendezvous, and my intention is to use the annulled. Oh no, wait, no, it's OhS6 that's dead. It's OhS7 that's supposed to do the scan. So basically, I have to perform a rendezvous with OhS4, and what I intend to do is to use an old lander that had failed due to launch issues, which damaged it, compromising mission capabilities. But it should still be good for moving around in Kerbin orbit. So, is this scanning? I think so. It's this. This is OhScrap, yes. Yeah, it's working. I don't know why it does short bursts of data. But altimetry, moon, yeah, the small patches and the contract. Is the contract being completed? Yes, it is 1%. Okay, so what I want to do, OhScrap batteries are low. Can we shut down some systems? Magnetometer is invalid. Light is off. Well, no, pretty much all non-essential tests systems are already shut down. Okay, so thank you for the wishes, everyone in chat. Really appreciate that. All right, now I want to see. Okay, now I want to plan a correction maneuver for OhS6. No, the idea would be to basically wait for the two satellites to be very close. Wait, is that a connection? There was a path between the two. Then why is... I have no idea what I thought I had seen a communication line between OhS7 in polar orbit and OhS6 stuck in an equatorial orbit. Yeah, it's there. Also, I think I should just stop the scan here. Allow batteries to recharge. There. Okay, so let's see if a correction maneuver can... Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Alright, let's go do the other contract. Alright. Focus to Kerbal. Let's see all spacecrafts. We have Pond A1, and we have OhK5. OhK5 is the failed lander, which we had to abandon in Kerbal orbit because basically the top fuel tank, which was needed to get to the moon, exploded during launch due to overheating, and also landing leg failed, as I can see. So this was pretty much useless, but we can still use it for a rendezvous with OhK4. Sibling 4, that is. So sibling 4, OhK3, sibling 3, sibling 4. Set as target. Hello Darcy 7, you haven't missed that much. And now it's... oh, you really didn't miss anything. I just had a look at our spacecrafts around in the Kerbal and Moon system, and I'm pretty much not gonna do anything with them for now. and except for that, and now I'm going to rendezvous 2 satellites for a contract. I have a 5-degree inclination difference, which really requires a separate correction, not in that direction, in the other direction. Right. Boy, 300 meters per second is hefty. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see. Hello there, Sebastian. Now I'm going to use the orbit with the corrected inclination to plan a maneuver node. And now I'm going to use the maneuver node to guess in which position I have to perform the Hohmann transfer. Yeah, around here will suffice. Now I'm going to delete both maneuvers, start a Hohmann transfer around here. And then I'm going to perform a correction maneuver at the ascending node, so that these should actually cost less due to a lower speed, I hope. Well, it's not like I'm short on Delta V or anything, but let's not risk. Where did auto time warp stop? Oh, Orc 6 died again. Signal. Oh, yeah, signal. Our maneuver node is upcoming. 2, 1, ignition. I'm going to time warp a bit. Reducing time warp. Oh. Wrong. I pressed the wrong keys. Bad. Alright. Now we got our maneuver, and let's plan our correction. First of all, let's correct our inclination. And yes, I think we saved around 50 meters per second, which is nice. Now let's get a proper intercept. Uh, 8.4 kilometers, 8.9, 9. Alright, 8.4 will do. Our solar panels are receiving light. Yes, they are. Now let's point precisely towards our maneuver vector. Yeah, I think the strategy of doing the blind transfer and then the inclination matching was successful. Time up a bit, switch to map mode and perform the maneuver. Decreasing throttle. Right, I'll perform one last correction burn around apoapsis, and then I'm going to have a small relative velocity, entirely manageable. Right, add maneuver here, highlight separation. Oh, this is not going to work well. I need something to cost around 30 meters per second so that I can have good control. But also I don't want to spend more than that because otherwise it will be too costly in terms of delta V. Right, 70 kilometers is fine. Oh, the problem is the ascending node. Oh yeah, I can bring the descending node to coincide with the intercept, and which will basically allow us to eliminate it. Perfect. I have a perfect correction maneuver. Now I just have to perform it as well as I planned it, which is always hard, but at least I don't have any more connection problems, anything. Alright, begin the maneuver. Shut down, and 1.6 kilometer intercept, that's something I can live with. Especially because I think I just have to match the velocities and be nearby, nothing fancy. We will have a relative velocity of 711 meters per second, which is good. Now, I could calculate the distance at which I need to begin the burn, but the craft has two stages, and which messes things up, so I won't do that. I will just eyeball it. I think warp drive is just a technobubble, as in, I don't know. It would basically require physics that's totally unknown to us at the moment to be discovered, which is something that I don't know might happen, but I'm not going to bet like my future on it. So it's better to develop a nuclear fusion engine and stuff like that, because it's actually feasible with the knowledge of physics we have. Right, 2 minutes from intercept, time to switch to target mode, point retrograde. target is at 79 kilometers and closing in. Our relative velocity is great. I'm going to start our burn at 1 minute 30 seconds, and I start shedding the first 280 meters per second of relative velocity with the what I've left in the stage. Right, beginning now. Staging. Alright, I'm going to wait for it to get closer. Alright, now I'm going to start another burn. I'm going to get the speed down to here. And now I'm going to just wait for the intercept. Okay, now I should. Alright, now the intercept should now be very close. Yes, it is. What? Hello, Jeb? I'm going to complete the rendezvous and then read the text. Yay! We did it, we did it. Oof. We parked 90 meters from our target. Okay, oh god, not again. I'm going to try and reset the onboard computer remotely. Did anything happen? I don't know. Milestones. We performed a wonderful maneuver on Kerbin. We have a lot of funds deducted because this milestone did not happen around the moon. And our active strategy actually takes away the rewards from milestones that didn't happen around our target body. And is the contract good? Oh yeah, it's attempting repairs. I don't remember if this. I don't think this probably failed. I don't think it failed. I think it had actually successfully completed a contract. Well, it's attempting repairs anyways, and let's see what happens. Werner really needs to stop making the props self-aware. Well, of course. Good job on shutting it down. Alright, seems we've done it. Easy money. And also we finally gave a purpose to this failed spacecraft. I think we can go to OhScrap. You can see OhScrap. OhScrap is kinda dead. Is OhScrap dead? Also, I totally forgot about the other probes. I must write down all the spacecraft that I have. Wait, magnetometer scan is running. Oh yeah, because there's a solar storm apparently. Right, we leave the... Okay, the spacecraft is kind of agonizing, but it's doing decently. OhScrap is dead as always. Then there's the other spacecrafts, alright. Now the only thing we basically have to do... Okay, let's see what the other spacecrafts are doing. Because maybe if there's fuel in them, they might be good for the contract. Oh. Maybe this one will complete the contract. I don't know. It's worth trying, I guess. I mean, let's give it a shot. Why not? Alright. I'm going to go here. And add a maneuver. This is on the far side where I won't be able to do anything. So now let's go here. Yeah, good spot. Then I'm going to push. Right, alignment should be good. Let's give it a little bit of prograde kick. Good. Now warp to maneuver. How many ignition do I have on this engine? 33. Geez, that's a reliable probe. What is this, Oak 3? Okay, now our ascending node is just 1 degree. Now next up we have to enter the correct orbit. Right here. I won't do the same mistake as the old satellite, as OhScrap or as OhScrap. Now this orbit looks close enough. OhScrap batteries problem. Yeah, I don't care. point prograde or wherever. Electricity here is good. Let's start our burn. Yeah, alright, we did it. The contract was completed. Nice, very nice. Okay, with that, we have all the contracts that were in place completed. So now we have two things that are kind of long-term active. We have the low resolution ScanSat survey of Moon, which will somehow be performed by OhScrap at some point, and then we have to land a probe on Moon and get it back to Kerbal, which for sure isn't doable with the current launch capabilities. Or at least I really don't know how to do it. I know there's people that do all sorts of stuff with ridiculously low launch masses, but I'm not one of them. So we have to somehow find the money for upgrading the VAB, which we are actually kind of getting close to it. We are just 30,000 bucks away, plus of course a margin to get the missions running again. So let's see what we can do. Clever sat. Move a satellite. Move. Oh, 6. Oxys is dead, so no. Put a new satellite in orbit of Moon. I mean, I could try to move again Oak 3. Yeah, let's try. I mean, it's kinda cheating, but you don't survive in the outer rim by being stupid. Alright, this is the orbit. Seems totally doable. I'm going to burn right away to get a good transfer apoapsis. Planning a node to get a orbit like that. Yeah, time warp. Alright, I'm going to just perform it since at these altitudes, since at these when the orbits are so big, the precise location of the node doesn't really matter down to the minute. So I can just go ahead and perform the burn. Boy, this acceleration is going up. And finally, time to correct our inclination. It's going to get eyeballed. Sort of. Yeah, fine. I'm going to focus on moon to get a better view. It seems like we need to burn radially. This should give us a very tight fit, maybe a bit too retrograde. Squeeze it tighter. No. Oh, no. Bad. This is bad, and now this is good. Oh! Power. Now we can truly relax. I wonder if Fox 7 is back online. Devices info. Looks like, yeah, electric charge is back online on OhScrap 7. So I guess I can restart its scan set. Which I don't know how it's scanning from this altitude, but I don't know. Yeah, let's focus on the maneuver. It's small. So I'm going to use a totally realistic low thrust setting and clearly the vessel had to be new. Yeah, of course, because I don't think we pulled the contract and now have to get a proper satellite up to this orbit. Yeah, probably so. Our luck kinda ran out. Well, it's no big deal because I don't think there's a tight deadline on this. Like, there probably is no deadline at all. Let's check. Okay, now this has. Oh, I have to do it by. The ScanSat survey is to be completed within like a month. Oh God. I don't like this thing. Like, for example, is it in the same form as this one? Yeah, they aren't recorded anymore. Where are they? ScanSat, conduct. yeah, I have 22 days to perform a survey of the moon. So I guess that calls for a dedicated orbiter, because I don't think I'm gonna do it with just one. Please tell me it pays a lot. Please, please. Yeah, modestly. Should repay itself, especially if I can get something else along with it. Investigate the malfunction in satellite. Isn't Zeppelin 4 already rendezvous? Move a satellite. Now let's see. Exploration plus, do a crude landing, perform unmanned. Yeah. Relays. Place a relay satellite in orbit around the moon. Destination moon, orbit, low orbit. Yeah, that's going to be a relay satellite. And so now we're already having 2 contracts on the same mission. Let's see if there's also some part testing. Rovmax S2 in orbit around the moon. I don't ask for anything better. Alright, let's go and build OhK8. Alright, so now let's start with the protoprodyne hex. Increase its memory. I'm going to have at least 2 batteries to begin with. Then we're going to have our KOS probe. I might include a spare reaction wheel. This is 50 kilograms. While having a second probe core would only weigh 50 kilograms more. It would probably be more expensive. No, not really. Yeah, this is 50 kilograms more and it has more redundancy and room for more memory. Then, well, we're gonna have our usual tank for propulsion, our usual PUG engine. Is it still good to use the PUG? This is a hydrogen engine. This is too big to be a small engine. Yeah, PUG is still the way to go. Now we are on a survey mission, so we're going to have to use a where is it? It's CanSat Science here. Radar altimeter with 75 kilograms. I'm going to place it on one side, and I'm going to place the antenna on the other side. Antenna communication, HG5 high gain antenna, and now the two should balance out. Now let's have a look at these weird antennas and let's see what they are. They are from some communication mode, but I haven't really taken a lot of time to look into them. Now this is a helical antenna, which means point this antenna at a reflector part to add significantly to its capabilities. And it's basically an antenna which can slow power, I guess. What's its capacity? This is a 80. This is a 80M antenna. Well, this is a 160K. Yeah, it's small. What is a reflector? Yeah. Seems like I don't have any yet, I guess. Or maybe I have to look into them still. But I'm going to with this anyways. So now let's pull up this mode RCS build date to check that our our torque from the engine is balanced. Seems so. Also, extending the antenna does not affect center of mass. Okay, now we can hide RCS build aid, and I can also mount a secondary antenna because why not? This should balance things even more. Whatever. Now we have the altimeter. We should now get the Max wheel. This is bigger than I expected. Now we have the Max wheel. And I have the relay. Now last thing I need is electrical power. The probe is quite heavy as of now, but there's a lot of room for more parts. And vacuum delta V is egregious. Now we have some good consumption. Like, let's see, electric charge. This is simulated in planner. This is simulated in planner. These are the two main sources of consumption. Am I going to get any more science experiments? Don't think so, because light has been done. Not in space low. Might requires an atmosphere. Yes. Mr. Go has to be retrieved. Radiation scan has been done. Magnetometer. Magnetometer still has to be done for solar storm, but that's pretty much there. Well, I'll put light on one spacecraft. Configure, none, light, configure, none, none. Good. Next, now let's just move the rover wheel. I just might place it on the side at this point. this is hard. This was working kinda better. Well, I could just put this one here, and then put the reserve antenna here. Doesn't change anything. Now, let's work on our electrical balance. Now we have, I think, 6 parts. I'm going to invest them all on solar panels, and I'm going to have 3 solar panels on one side, and 3 on the other, like these. Now electric charge won't be much. Well, let's set it in orbit around the moon. Or how long will I have to cycle through these? Oh crap. Crap. Yeah, seems like I don't care. In shadow. Alright, parade is enough. Now I'm going to open these. Now this will be Oak 8. I'm going to integrate. Oh, but now I can't launch it with a pairing, because that's too many parts. So I have to remove one part in order to be able to launch the spacecraft with a Mars rocket with a fairing to protect it. Now I don't want to remove a solar panel, nor a spare antenna, nor a battery. But I'll have to remove a solar panel, and I'm going to remove this from symmetry and then space these two a bit more. Or heck, I'm going to just put this one on a 3 symmetry, and this will have to do. Save, open. Where is Mars A? Here. Integrate. No cover. Oh, that's too many parts. That's weird. How could that happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 18 parts. Oh yeah. Too many solar panels. Now we're fine. Oh well, don't worry, SFS Films, I don't think I'll get launching this spacecraft within the end of the stream. It's getting late for me as well. Good night, or whatever time it is in your time zone. Alright, fairing is built. Give it a little bit of kick, 2 sides, clamshell deploy. bit of style, check staging, good, good. Oh, we're in the same time zone then. Payload deploy. Alright. Now I can add this to build list. Exit the VAB. And now I want to do a particular thing. Now I have the rover wheel as a trial part, and it's not going to go anywhere for a bit. So I want to build a rover to use these to get some science from the KSC. So let's go to spaceplane. Let's see first what if spaceplane hangar has any build points. Yes, it's going to be very slow, but I don't care. I just need to construct the vehicle, I guess. So I'm going to try to. Oh, I don't think here the KSC counts as its own biomes, because if I remember correctly, there is nothing from the, let's say, launchpad biome. So I don't see why it should apply to other buildings as well. For example, let's go for Mystery Group. Yeah, no KSC biomes. Well then, in that case, I think I'll end my stream here, and next time we will fly OhK-8 to its polar orbit, where it will complete a proper scanning mission of the moon, together with a couple of other contracts. Already now with the advances from the other contracts, we are nearing that beautiful 450,000 bucks limit, which will finally allow us to upgrade the VAB and kick our game into a new era. Now, looking forward to that time, I wish that your lunch streams will be in during daytime, and until then, goodbye.